Welcome to my journey across 99 counties in Iowa as we search to harvest a rooster in each of Iowa's counties. I will test myself, my dog, and my courage as we battle to achieve this goal. There will be many ups and many downs, but we invite you to follow along this incredible journey. I am Nick Martin, the Iowa Bird Chaser. Morning, it's Tuesday, November 3rd. It was really high winds over the opening day weekend here in Iowa, so got a nice calm morning here. Sitting in this parking lot about a half hour before we can start hunting, and of course it's about 5 minutes now before we can get in the field at 8, and imagine that another truck pulls right on top of us, and looks like they're just going to go in and do their own thing. Don't even mind that a couple people were here ahead of them. I understand it's public land, everybody has access to it, but it does get a little frustrating when guys don't have any courtesy to at least talk to you and see which direction you're going or anything like that. So a lot of times in these scenarios I'll just pack up and head out, but it's just me and one other guy today, so I think I'm gonna head on in and kind of do my thing. Who knows where he goes, maybe to help me, hurt me, not sure, but I just have a couple hours to hunt this morning, so I'm not gonna relocate, but we'll see what happens. So I was hunting this piece of property for about an hour at this point, and I was really excited to get into this back corner where this thicker grass was. This is where I had seen the birds a lot scouting preseason in this area. And up along the trees off to my left at the top of the screen here, there's some cut corn back in behind there. So we had been hunting for about an hour at this point, and we're just pushing back into this field. And all of a sudden, over to my right, I start hearing a rooster cackle, and it comes cruising across this tree line in front of me down this fence row, and I try to get the dog's attention to get her on it because I know I'm going to take the shot.
Sophie. Touch it up, come.
So I'm going to speed it up here. I thought the dog had a good mark on it, so we're going to head up towards the tree line. I don't believe she ended up seeing it actually, but I thought in the moment she did. And we get up to the tree line, and she's kind of acting a little birdie. Her tail's going a little bit, and we come up to this little tuft of grass, and she kind of does this semi-point thing, but nobody ends up being home. I think this is probably where the bird landed and then started running.
Right there.
So what ended up happening is I ran into a deer hunter the following morning in this parking lot of this piece of property I ended up coming back to, and he said he was way off to my right when I had first pushed into that field where that rooster got up, and he said basically what happened was I bumped a doe, the doe bumped that rooster, and that's why that rooster came sailing across. I felt terrible when I found out he was way over there off to my right, 100 yards or so, but he wanted me to get the bird. He said, I like when you bird hunters get in here because you get the deer stirred up for us. He said, otherwise I usually don't see much. So very nice guy. It was awesome getting to meet him, but I did still end up feeling bad for kind of getting into his space, because if people are hunting in a public piece, I'm kind of just eager to get out of there and let them do their thing. So really nice, but still felt bad. Good morning, everyone. It's November 4th. Nick, the Iowa Bird Chaser here. We are back at it in Linn County trying to get a rooster knocked out here. So stay tuned.
No bird. Come. Hen.
So I'll speed this up, but I'm sneaking in the back corner of this piece of property where the bird flushed yesterday wildly. It flushed basically right in front of me up in that corner along that tree line. And I knew the birds were using this back corner like I had mentioned before, so basically I just got into this piece and started zigzagging it down to that dirt mound that I was standing in front of with my shot earlier. So as I push this down, we get towards the end, and the dog gets a little curious and birdie, and then of course that's when it happens. the dog did get a good mark on it, or watched it go over this way. I did see it the whole time. I shot behind it. You can see that in the footage. It's pretty clear. But I did watch the rooster sail over this pond. I thought maybe eventually it would come down, but it did not end up coming down. So it's just unfortunate when you have them that close and you can't get it done. Well, that was great. Just had a rooster get up at about 10 yards. I'm gonna have to look at the tape. I think I shot a little bit behind it. I have no idea how I missed that. I mean, granted, I shoot with a full choke, goose barrel. I hunt a Remington 870 Magnum. It's an older gun, 1970 something. It's just what I use. It's what I like. But yeah, that sucks. I mean, when you have them right there and you miss, feeling a little deflated right now, but that's all right. We're gonna keep plugging away here. It is November 8th. And we are in Linn County still. This is the same piece of property that I missed the 2 roosters on earlier in the video. And we are attacking this property in a completely different direction and different style this time to try to pin the birds down. Forgot to do my typical introduction video, so this is the introduction to this field. And we'll transition over to when the dog gets birdie here once we get on some scent. So my dog's tail's starting to go a little bit here, which is indicating that she is smelling something. So I just let her sit back, start doing her thing. She's a little more of a methodical hunter, so keeping an eye on her, watching what's happening, and about right here, she just takes off. She's on scent. She's beelining it straight ahead. I know that rooster's running, so I'm trying to keep up with them, because a lot of times when roosters are running like this, they're going to flush wildly at some point unless the dog can pin them back down between me and them. So I take off. I want to get up there, make sure if it does flush, I can get a shot on it. And she starts cutting back towards me. And then right there, it's kind of hard to see, but the bird does flush. So I'll speed this up. We end up pushing down about 200 yards, and I had a good mark on where this bird went. I had a tree picked out where I knew it went down, and Sophie's fired up. She's ready to go. Try to give her a quick drink there. She's not interested. So we push down, and right up here to my left is where I was thinking I saw it. So I knew the dog was going to be searching, so I'm just starting to go a little slow and get a little more methodical. And we'll kind of see what she does.
Fetch it up! Fetch! Fetch! Come! Woo-hoo-hoo! Linn County, baby! Linn County, baby!
So I'm fired up, as you can tell. I run over to the bird. I'm looking all over for my dog. She ran over to the left after it flushed. And I don't know what she's doing. This is something that I found in the first couple weeks of the season. After a bird flushed, she'd kind of do a 180 and sometimes wasn't marking them. Other times she was marking them, but that's something we're working on this off season here. But she ends up coming and she's excited.
Oh, Linn County, baby. Linn County. We got her done. Linn freaking County. Let's go. Iowa bird chaser, baby. This is what it's about. 99 counties. We're starting right here in Linn. I've been chasing this bird for about 4 days. I know where he's been sleeping. He's been flushing early on me. This is incredible. Sophie got it done. There's about 30 minutes left of hunting season, or excuse me, for the day. I'm out of breath. I just chased this thing about 200 yards that way. Brought it down here, flushed it. You saw me. I hit it. A bird's still a little birdie here. Hit it. It came down right in here. I knew I had it. I knew that I had it. And we got it done. We got it done. Linn County, one of the harder counties to get, and we knocked it out, man. Heck yes. Thanks for tuning along. This is what it's about. Heart pounding, upland hunting, birds flushing action. That rooster got up real close to me. Oh man, it's just incredible. That's what this is about, folks. Iowa bird chaser Nick Martin here, signing out.